Hello everyone, this is Padma. Today I am going to explain about generalizing for other congruent parts of rectangles from the chapter Parameter and Area from class 7. So here let us take an example. Two friends are staying in a study table. So both of them had some books and notebooks with them. So to have the equal space of the table, they divided the table as in the following figure. So they divided the table as two equal parts, and here the rectangular table is divided into two triangular parts. Both of them observe that if the triangles are superimposed, they are congruent to each other. So like this in another diagram, if they both are superimposed, so they are seems to be equal, congruent to each other. This implies that these two triangles have same shape and size. So and the figures having same shape and size are known congruent figures. So we know that congruent figures are, what are they? If they have same shape and size, we say that as congruent figures. Since the two triangular parts are congruent, so they have same area. So if the two triangles are congruent, their area is also equal, and together these two triangles from the rectangle, and so these are the two triangles from the rectangle. And here we can also write it as area of triangle. Here if you see here, area of triangle A plus area of triangle B is equal to area of rectangle, and the two triangular parts have same area. So area of rectangular equal to 2 into area of triangle. So in more simplified form, we can write it as area of each triangle equal to half into area of rectangle. So we can also cut the rectangle in some other shapes which are congruent to each other, and so they have equal area. So in this figure, they cut the rectangle not in triangular shape, so they cut in another part. So even though they are seems to be equal, let's find the area of other congruent parts of rectangle. So here let's find the area for other congruent parts of rectangle. Now let us assume that the two friends divided the table into different shapes as shown in the following figure. Here they divided the table in other parts, other shapes like this. So let us try to superimpose the two divided parts on each other. So we have to put the two shapes one each on another. We see that the two parts superimpose each other, which implies that they are congruent figure. So if you see here, they are seems to be equal size and shape, so they are congruent to each other. In the same manner, we can get the area of these congruent parts as area of each congruent part equal to half into area of rectangle, and a rectangle of length 6 centimeters and breadth 4 centimeters is divided into two parts as shown in the figure. Here if we see in this figure, we have to find out the area. So here the rectangle is divided into two parts, so these are congruent parts. So trace that rectangle on another paper and cut off the rectangle along EF. So we have to cut the rectangle along EF. So we can find there are two parts, so to divide into two parts, superpose one part on the other. So if you put on one part on another, see if they match, you may have to rotate them. So if you rotate them and if you put on each on another, you will see these are congruent, and these two parts are congruent to each other. So the area of one part is equal to the area of another part. Therefore the area of each congruent part equal to half into area of rectangle. So what is area of each part equal to half into, you know that we know the length 6 into 4. So we know that length is 6, 4 plus 2 is 6, and the breadth is 4. We know that area of rectangle is LB. 6 into 4 equal to half into 6 into 4, that is equal to 12 centimeters. So area of each congruent part equal to 12 centimeters. So here another example is each of the following rectangles of length 6 centimeters and breadth 4 centimeters is composed of congruent polygons. Find the area of each polygon. So here they divided the rectangle in 6 parts. So the following figure has 6 congruent polygons, hence the area of each polygon equal to area of rectangle by 6. So here area of rectangle equal to length into breadth. So what is area of rectangle here? Here we have length is 6 centimeters and breadth is 4 centimeters. 6 into 4 equal to 24 square centimeters. Hence area of each polygon of figure equal to 24 by 6. So we divided the rectangle in 6 parts. So 24 by 6 equal to 4 centimeters square. So another solution is the following figure has 4 congruent polygons. Hence area of each polygon equal to area of rectangle by 4. So we know that we have that area of rectangle is 24 square centimeters. So 24 by 4 equal to 6 square centimeters. And another solution is the following figure has 2 congruent polygons, and hence the area of each polygon equal to area of rectangle by 2. So we have area of rectangular is 24 square centimeters and by 2 equal to 12 square centimeters. And here the following figure also have 2 congruent polygons. Hence we know that the area of each polygon equal to area of rectangle by 2 equal to 24 by 2 equal to 12 square centimeters. And here also another figure, the following figure has 8 congruent polygons. As you observe here you can see 8 congruent polygons. So hence the area of each polygon equal to area of rectangle by 8. So it is equal to 24 by 8 equal to 3 square centimeters. Thank you.